Hey there, I'm Steve, and welcome to Jamsin Entertainment. And welcome to the conversation. Just before we get started, there are many ways you can help. You can like and subscribe so you never miss a conversation. But most importantly, please share this video. Get the word out there as a community. We can talk about all things that we love. Today on Throwback Thursday, we're looking at Rocky IV. This is probably the goofiest one out of the series. I can't remember all of the fifth one because I only saw it in passing, really. I haven't seen the sixth one yet, but if I had to guess, this is the goofiest one. And this is definitely a huge ego stroke for Sylvester Stallone. Premise is, Ivan Drago is a Russian fighter, and this is during the Soviet Union. He's coming over to show the might of the Soviet Union. And Apollo, he wants to prove himself again. Even though this isn't a title fight, it's just an exhibition fight. And he also wants to prove that America is better than Russia. Adrian tries to talk him out of it. I don't know why Apollo's wife wasn't also there for when Apollo came over to talk to Rocky about it. Because he comes to Rocky just to ask him to be in his corner. He accepts, of course. Adrian tries to talk him out of it. He's like, you're not proving anything by getting into the ring with this guy. And what are you really proving to yourself? You have nothing to prove. We all know you're a great fighter. But I guess Apollo just wants one more shot in the limelight. Ivan Drago is played by Dolph Lundgren, and Dolph Lundgren is a mountain. He's like 6'4", 6'6", something like that. He's really tall. And in this movie, he is jacked. So he looks extremely intimidating. And he has 5 lines or something like that, and it's in broken English. So Drago and Apollo have their fight, and it ends tragically in the second round. Apollo dies. That's part of what makes this so incredibly over the top. What else makes this over the top is for about 5 minutes. Okay, now there's dialogue between Adrian and Rocky because Rocky wants to take on Apollo, but this movie doesn't have the heart that the first 3 movies had. And for about 5 minutes, it becomes a montage of Rocky driving, thinking about the past 3 movies. We've seen all that, so this movie has a lot of filler in it. This movie almost has no reason to exist other than the fact that it's entertaining, but it's not really a good movie. Now, what's more filler, so the second fight takes place in Russia. He gets to Russia. They put him in the middle of nowhere because Rocky asked for this. He wanted to have no distractions, and it's like a barn in the middle of winter. Can you imagine what winter's like in Russia? I'm not sure where this is shot. This is probably like somewhere in Canada or somewhere in Alaska to get the shots that they have, because I highly doubt they would have been able to film in Russia back then. Once they're there, it's about 10 minutes, give or take, of just montage, and it's not like the other montages or the other beginning of training for Rocky where it's, I was gonna say forgive the pun, but pun intended. His training is Rocky in the beginning, and then something motivates him. It's Adrian again. Adrian didn't go to Russia initially. She just appears in the middle of his training, and then his training after that becomes more intense. While they're showing Rocky training, they're also showing Drago training. It's just a really long training montage. And then you have the fight between Rocky and Drago. Now, in the past reviews, I've withheld the outcome. Actually, I forgot to go over the ending of the third one. In this one, he beats Clubber Lang. He regains his title. And he's able to beat Drago in this one. And it has, again, over-the-top ending where the Russians are actually cheering for Rocky. It's just a huge ego stroke for Sylvester Stallone. Despite this movie being what it is entertaining, but I will watch the first 3 again and again before I watch this one again. Those are my thoughts on Rocky IV. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you like what you saw, like it. If you think other people like it, share it. If you really liked it, hit the subscribe button. Thank you for watching, and live your imagination.